Hello, this is Matthew with MK's Traders, and we are looking today at how to set up a Robinhood account, which is something that I suggest that really everyone should really do. Whether you're trading or investing, it is a great way to do it, especially for investing. But let's look at it. So, Robinhood is commission free, which is a reason why I suggest it to both traders and investors. If you're investing, there's really no reason not to use Robinhood because it's just about as good as any other brokerage. It doesn't really have any other disadvantages except for you don't have access to all the stocks. You just really have access to NASDAQ and the Dow Jones and a few other really big ones, and cryptocurrencies, which for most investors is enough. So that's why I'd suggest it. For traders, although it may not be the best, not as good as Thinkorswim or a few other platforms or brokerages, it's still really good because of its free commission and no transaction fees. So if you're like me and you're new and you're not really willing to put in a lot of money into a different program yet because you're just dipping your feet into the water, it's a great option alongside with Yahoo Finance or a few other technical analysis systems to really start trading. So let's take a look here. When we get set up, there's going to be a few things it's going to ask. Email address, phone number, name, password, and a bunch of other information. Let's just see here. So I'm going to make up something so we can take a look. So make up a name. When you guys do it, don't make up a name, put your real name in there. And then we get to a phone number. And it won't really let me go past this point. So let's just look here. And here we go. So when you get to this point, it'll have this little circle with the finish line inside. And around it shows a percentage of how close you are to being done. So until you get done, it'll be like that with a higher percentage. Right now we're at 27%. So it kind of shows that we barely put anything in. So it really doesn't take that long. It's going to ask for a number of things. It's going to ask for your social security, it's going to ask you a number of questions, and it's going to ask for bank information. Of course, the big one that everyone always freaks out about is the social security. They wonder, is this really a credible source? Is this really a good brokerage, or is this just going to steal my money and steal my information? It's logical thinking before you give your social security and bank information to someone. But I can assure you that it is a safe source. Not that you can really trust a YouTuber, but you can look at reviews, look at a number of things. It's well renowned and it's safe. And it's a good brokerage. So just put in the information. It's the reason why they have to have it is they have to prove that you're over the age of 18. And they can't just have you type in your age. They have to have something to prove it, like a social security number. Or your driver license would work too, but they choose social security. It's easier. So, yeah. And then we'll ask for a number of questions. And you just need to answer these questions about, I think some of them are about if you own like 10% of the company, or if you're related to someone who owns a company. Just answer those. I think most people fall under the category of no for those questions. But if you happen to fall in the category of yes, just answer them and do everything it says. It should get you all set. It's just for some legal reasons that it does that. And finally, the bank information. So also, you could obviously click the finish sign up right there, or you could go over here and just skip to the bank account part. And you pick your bank. If it doesn't list here, you can click more banks and just type in the name of your bank and all the information. And you should get yourself all set up. Now with the banks, what's gonna happen is to verify your bank, just like they do with like a phone number, they send a text, or an email, they send an email, they will deposit 2 little funds into your account. They will both be very small. And when you get these 2 funds, you type them back in to verify that you got connected with the right bank account. Now when you do this, a couple weeks later, Robinhood will take the money back. So don't freak out if you see like a little negative 60 cents or whatever on your bank account. Just know Robinhood's just taking back the money it gave you. So there's no reason to freak out. And this whole process, especially with the bank account, it may take a week or so. I had a friend that had to wait a week and a half before he got his free stock and got to get going. And that's the other nice thing. Robinhood gives you a free stock when you start. And before you get your bank information all set up, you should get your free stock and should be able to start trading. Maybe not start trading, but yeah. So just be patient with it. And that's how you set up your Robinhood account.